Hey guys, do you have a new driver in your family, maybe a high school student or a college student who just got a new car, or they're using the family car to drive on a regular basis, and you're super concerned about them because they're a new driver and you want them to be safe, and you are interested in monitoring some of the driving habits of your new driver? Well, in this video, we're going to show you a new device that allows you to track the driving habits of your new driver. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is Jay, and welcome back to Tech Parental, helping you to keep your family safe, sane, and connected in today's digital world. On this channel, we do digital parenting advice as well as family tech reviews. So if that's something that you're interested in, please be sure to click the subscribe button for more videos like this. Let's get into the video. So to make sure that your new driver and your family stays safe, it's important to have rules and guidelines and limits as to when and where and how the car is being used. And when it comes to making sure that kids stay in these guidelines, information is power, knowledge is power. And so that's where the company Bouncie has come in. I've partnered with the Bouncie company to show you this new device that goes in the car, and it allows you to gather information about different aspects of the car's usage, like where it's being used, when it's being used, how fast it's going, as well as a variety of other factors that can start conversations that help you guide your child to becoming a better and more responsible driver. Okay, so let's take a look at the Bouncie device itself and how to install it in your car. Okay guys, this is the Bouncie device. This is what they ship to you in the mail, and you need to install it in your OBD port. The OBD port is onboard diagnostics. All cars made after 2001, I think, in the United States have an OBD port, and it's usually the port is usually somewhere under the steering wheel or under the dashboard. Let's see where mine is in my 2010 Honda CR-V. Okay guys, now let's go under the steering wheel here, and underneath the steering wheel you will see the OBD port right there. That is exactly where you install the Bouncie device, which will then extract information from your car, send it up to the cloud, and then the cloud sends it to the app. Let's take a look at the app now and see what kind of information Bouncie can send you. Okay guys, so once you've installed the device and you've driven around a little bit, you then can go to the Bouncie app. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So once you click on the app and you're signing in, you need to go through a little bit of pre-registration stuff. You put in your VIN number, your license plate, your registration. You put in some basic information, and as you can see here, December 13th, yesterday, I took 2 trips. And just at a glance, this thing will give me the 2 trips that I took. So it was to and from work. So let's take the PM, the PM right here, 3:28 to 5:07, and take a look what was going on there. So it can tell me, just at a glance, it can tell me the distance I've traveled, the amount of time it took me to travel, how much time I was idled, how efficient the car was, how much fuel I used, the fuel economy, the average speed, the overall speed, and max speed, which we'll talk about that in just a second. As you can see down at the bottom here, rapid, acceleration, and hard braking, 0. So I did none of those things. I forgot to mention that when you live in a crowded city like I do, sometimes you don't always park in the same location, and Bouncie can help you find your car in the morning where you last left it. Up here there is a small map that basically can show you my route home from the Bronx through Manhattan into Brooklyn. Okay, now I just want to show you just a couple of other things here that are really important to note when using this. So down here you have the alerts, okay, and the alerts basically you can set up. Let's go right here. So Geo Circles. Geo Circles allows you to set a, so let's create a Geo Circle. I have mine to alert me when I'm entering Brooklyn. I just set that up just as an example, but you can set up a Geo Circle to alert you when a car goes into a when the car goes into a certain zone or leaves a certain zone. So if you've designated a certain borough or a certain county, or you wouldn't like the car to go beyond state lines, this is when you would use that. Down here you have speed alerts. If you don't want your child driving over the speed limit, you can set that speed alert right here. Rapid acceleration, hard braking. So let's look at hard braking really quickly. Hard braking, right? So you can set it for excessive, moderate, or light. So it really kind of changes the sensitivity of the app or the device to tell you how hard you were braking. Some of the other things here are curfew. So if you don't want the car being driven after 9 o'clock, or maybe say after 12 o'clock, because some bad things happen after 12 o'clock, you can set that. If the car goes, see I have it from 7 to 10 p.m. If the car is driven between those hours, you get an alert, okay? Miles driven, idle time, okay? And so once you set up all your alerts, this thing will tell you that, Jay entered Brooklyn. So I set up an alert for me to enter Brooklyn. I set up a maximum speed of 50, which I knew I would exceed. I just wanted to see if it worked. Okay, so the Bouncie app really takes information from the car through a cellular signal, sends it up to the cloud and then to your phone, which can provide you with a ton of information about where, when, and how your child is driving. Okay, so let's head over to the computer and see how much all of this stuff costs. I think you're gonna be really surprised and really pleased at the amount that you'll have to pay for the service that Bouncie provides. Okay guys, so here we are at the bouncy.com website, bouncy.com/pricing, and as you can see here, for the device itself, it's going to cost you about $67 for one device, and to keep the service running on a monthly basis, it's going to cost you $8. You can also opt for the multi-pack, the family pack, which you would be advised to get 3. I mean, you could still get 2 if you want, but they advise 3 at $67 each, but $20 for the month. So for 1 or 2 kids, I think this is a really, really excellent deal. It comes in green and white or black, and as you can see, the plans include roadside assistance, future-proof guarantee, which means that when you're going to install this into a newer car, it will have the port for you to insert this device in. Unlimited driving data, which means you can drive to your heart's content and still receive information. And there's never a contract, so you can have this for just a couple of years, a couple of months, and it would still work. I think I wanted to just show you guys one other quick thing here, is the connections. For those of you that have Amazon Alexa, and if you are a fan of Tech Parental, you'll know that it's one of my favorite devices, and I will be making more videos on Amazon Alexa, but you can connect the Amazon Alexa to your Bouncie device through IFTTT and ask Alexa, where is my car? And do I need gas? And how many miles have I driven this month? So it's a really interactive device that allows you to get information about where your car is being driven and how it's being driven. Okay guys, so I hope that you enjoyed that review and demonstration of the Bouncie app. It is a really great app to learn about the ins and outs and the comings and goings of your car in any state in the United States, no matter where you're located. When it comes to teaching your teen child how to drive, it's important, again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, to understand exactly what they're doing so that you can begin conversations. The one drawback of this app is that it doesn't monitor social media use. And so one of the biggest problems that we see with teens today is using their device to text or to monitor social media while they're driving. So this app is great at knowing what the car is doing, but it doesn't always let you know what the child or what the person is doing on their phone. And sometimes that can be dangerous. There are other apps that do that. You can check it out in the card right here. But until the next video, this is Jay Andrews from Tech Parental, helping you to keep your family safe, sane, and connected. Thanks for watching and have a great day.